Football Uncut.
On today's episode, we shall be discussing so much about the teams that have gotten to the final of the FIFA Club World Cup on today's edition of Football Uncut podcast, and one or two signings, one or two news from the transfer market. We are also going to be looking at them. We're going to be discussing them on today's episode. But quickly, my name hasn't changed. I am Samu Sport. In case I'm just having the opportunity of meeting me for the first time, most especially on this show. And I have alongside with me my partner. I don't know whether I'm my partner in crime, but I know say when it's on this platform, we always see us together and doing what? Is just talking football, pure football and nothing but football. DK, what's up today?
My brother, I'm doing very good. I'm really very happy because I don't really find as usual now. Now let's just be on that MP now. You understand? And looking at how we have played so far in the FIFA Club World Cup, man, I'm proud of my team. I'm very proud of my team.
No doubt. It is time for Chelsea fans to start bragging.
Of course now. Why we no go brag? You know easy now. You know easy at all. If you show me, man, this did there. Bayern did there. They don't go out. So now I don't.
You didn't play any of these teams you just mentioned.
Even though I played them, I still start and say I could reach that final because it's my time to brag.
But that takes me to this question. When we felt that Chelsea in the final was due to more of a luck of draw, that they had an easier route to that the final compared to the other side of the divide. They played against more or less some of the teams that are below par with them. That's why they had a little bit rose going to the final. Do you think it was all about having the easy route to the finals, or this Chelsea is just getting stronger and stronger than what we saw last season?
My team is getting stronger, There's nothing like easy route. My team is getting strong. The same Fluminense, no the same Fluminense airline play with we beat them. Same airline meet Man City, he beat Man City. So no be easier route. My team is getting better. And play am in one channel or bye. Anything that I'm a follow you.
You think say if Chelsea had played either Bayern Munich, PSG, Real Madrid, they wouldn't have been knocked out before now.
It's my time to brag, like I said. Anything will come, go collect. Woto. They will collect woto. To starting.
The new sign, Jesse's new signing, João Neves, he came in and it's like he's already firing from all cylinders. He started hitting the ground running. With what we've seen from Chelsea so far, with the kind of business they've done, what we've seen from them in the FIFA Club World Cup, whether they eventually win the cup or not, do you see Chelsea coming stronger into next season to conquer England back and, of course, shake Europe once again?
Well, I would say it's too early because if you look at the runs of last season, injury, fatigue, tells when the season runs on a very long run. But with the kind of squad depth we have now, I think, yes, Chelsea can do it. And that my new signing, that my new boy, I'm very good in England. Man City, Arsenal, Man U, Tekpelu. Anything we will meet with that boy up front, it's going to be a nice way to defend us.
I don't know, something, I'm not the prophet of doom, but something tells me that Chelsea fans should not just get overexcited. That this João Neves, I'm calling you.
Back up, man.
This João Neves guy, I'm not wishing him back, but I just felt that because we've seen because we've seen cases with players that they just start like they're always on fire when they start, and before you know it, gradually when the things get tougher and stronger, you see them, they just wither away. Don't you think this is more like a flash in the pan for João Neves, that you guys just take I keep saying João Neves for João Pedro, or this boy is dead certain that he's going to blow every defense away.
Omotara, Ja Pedro, Nshanose. Even right from when you get to England, right from Watford, then from Watford to Brighton, then looking at the games you have had so far, he's a fantastic youngster. Very fantastic striker. And like I said, he's an all-round player. He can play anywhere, my brother, up front. So
nobody's disputing on that. The point is, are you so sure that it's going to have a very great impact? Because he's not going to turn to play at the Mama best. Because we know football fans generally, especially Chelsea fans, are not very patient. 2-3 good route, practice of good route, 2-3 bad performances, and everybody turns their back against him. Is it not going to end up like that? Do you think this guy will be consistent enough to take Chelsea all the way?
Definitely. Look at his quality that he possesses. I think and I know that he's going to take Chelsea to where we want to. And then looking at his previous years in England, he's not doing bad so far. His consistency is there. So I have nothing to be afraid of when it comes to Ja Pedro because he's a good player, except when he have injury and whether that might change his game, you understand? But right now, I'm seeing him right now because looking at the game against Fluminense, he started and he scored a beautiful 2 goals against that Brazilian side, and which definitely took us to the final. So about him, Ja Pedro, Kosegeli, is going to be fantastic. So
are you saying other teams to start looking at their back in England, the likes of Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, start looking at your back. Chelsea are back, are stronger, and they are ready to wrestle back the title in England from you. And again, the whole of Europe too should start getting ready for what Chelsea want to offer this season.
Well, firstly, I'll say in England, Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool come and show right because we are coming very strong. But then come to the Euro football, the Champions League will be a very new experience for this young side. So
because they shifted that it last.
Exactly. She mean, but the culture is still there.
Okay.
Because it's Chelsea, the culture is still there.
I know.
But I know it will be a new experience for this young side, and then I know definitely, Chelsea is going to at least reach a stage in the Champions League.
Quickly to the semi-finals of the FIFA Club World Cup. As yes, still goes back to that question. Was it about the quality of opposition, or Chelsea were just too good not to make the final?
Well, first, looking at the way Chelsea plays so far, I won't say it's a bit of luck. I think the team is improving game after game. They are improving game after game, and with the addition of Ja Pedro too, it makes the attack more challenging, and there's competition. I can see that there's competition in that team because immediately Jackson came. Jackson also wanted to score because you want to impress the coach that Ja Pedro want to score with you. Let me get.
And not just ordinary goals.
Yeah, not just ordinary goals. So let me get something to prove in this match. So looking at it so far, Chelsea is doing great, and I'm proud of my team, like I said.
So that win against Fluminense was due to the fact that Chelsea deserve they have the quality to be in the finals, not because Fluminense are not the kind of quality that they should be playing in the semi-finals.
No. Look at Fluminense too.
They would have beaten. Let me make it easier. They would have beaten a Real Madrid, a Juventus, or probably a Bayern Munich. I don't believe that team they met in the semi-final.
No. Fluminense also are not a very bad side because looking at that game, their physicality was so fantastic, and it's just too bad that the chances Chelsea had, we were able to utilize it, and then it's so bad for them. But Fluminense are not a very bad side. You understand?
In Chelsea, I saw that penalty incident that was first given and was later rescinded, and shock back on. But that is you guys have one in the back because you guys have a way of always crying foul quickly when it comes to issue of referee appreciating just in the they know they appreciate some questionable cause, they favor Chelsea.
That ball dey natural position now, so there's no how that will given as a penalty.
Okay.
No way.
They will also quote it for you. On your own time that and
Make it happen first. Make it happen
so
first.
if you just make we for the records now, make it dey there. Everybody don't
You are just jealous of my team that we are getting some. Why you people like this?
jealous of a team that played in the third tier of European football.
I know you still repeat that. It is just
that won the glorified Principal Cup in Europe.
ìyẹn ti lọ náà mo ti gbé nìyẹn.
Anyways, if Chelsea eventually wins this year World Club Cup, does it make their season better than some certain teams? Maybe like Manchester City, Arsenal, even Real Madrid. Does it make their season better than all of these teams?
So far, so good. It will be a very great season for us because this is a very, very young side that nobody is expecting something from. You understand? I will give kudos to Maresca. For the way.
Are you saying you are giving kudos to Maresca now, like for real?
Yeah, because sometimes my coach self will do sometimes.
Chelsea fans are the fear now.
You understand? So, but look at what you have done so far with this team. Kudos to him.
Fantastic. A Chelsea fan saying kudos to Maresca finally. That is what success can do.
There's not like success.
But success get plenty family. True today, I agree. Because any small bad result like this, wetin my coach go use? Why my coach go play Costa?
That's how Chelsea fans is now. We are not patient because it is us. Now, if they are our DNA, we guys they win every time. So any mistake when we see a person do like this, we guys they correct her immediately. So now so it will be.
Chelsea fans, you can join the discussion in our comment section. This Chelsea that we have seen, they've done one or two businesses, and some of the players have even arrived, and they have seen what they can add, what they've got to offer. Do you see them wrestling back the title in England? Do you see them conquering England once again, or do you see them going back to Europe to join the big boys? I think it's been a while now that we've seen the best of Chelsea.
3 to 4 years
in Europe. So, and Chelsea looks ready now. And do you think this team will surely work under Maresca? As something now, it is not when it starts getting bad results that people start coming for you. You people should let us know now. As something, we now feel say Maresca can do it, is the man, or yet in the future, don't assess and don't check out the size here. When this Maresca of a team cannot take us anywhere. Use the comment section. Let us know what you feel. Come and just share your opinion as it concerns just overall decade. Does Chelsea need to win this FIFA Club World Cup to let people know that yes, they are a strong team in the competition, not because they are not in the final, because they played easier opposition, or whether win or lose, it has been a really, really superb showing from them.
Well, first of all, I'm going to say, looking at the opponents we are going to meet, PSG, do we have a team that can compete against them? Yes, we have. But looking at how, the quality and all, and the experience in that PSG team,
that is why I'm asking that. If do you guys need to win that? Because if at the end of the day, if PSG should win and win well, it will further buttress the people's point that in the first place, you guys does not have any business in the final. It is because of the kind of opponent that came your way route to the final.
No. I don't think so. Because against PSG, Chelsea is going to pull the fight because of what our midfield we add to the game. Because of the likes of Caicedo, Enzo, and Gopama. I think we'll definitely play up a fight. But still yet, that doesn't mean say we don't deserve to be in that final, even though PSG beat us.
It's really coming from the side of the draw. That many people felt that is where the real team, the big boys, the super teams are coming down to play. The team that has been perceived as coming from a very easy, lazy side of the draw. And that quality team now wins, you still want to convince us otherwise that no, it is not, you do not benefit from a weak zone of the draw.
There's no weak zone. There is no weak zone.
With your church mind.
Of course. Bayern Munich can be the other side and they might be out. That's football. That's football.
Yes,
so
that's
there's no
football.
weak side.
Ordinarily from quality, this is talked about the kind of quality PSG possess. Like, can you say the same thing about Fluminense, Palmeiras, and the likes that you people played against and won to get to this final?
Like I said, now the same Fluminense beat Highline, and now the same Highline beat Man City. So now
so although that they beat and beat Man City now as make Al Hilal a superior team, and that Fluminense now beat that Al Hilal. Is that the way football works?
No, that's not I'm saying that's how football works. You understand? Anything can happen for football. Anything. But that doesn't mean Chelsea is coming from a weaker side. Because if Fluminense beat Chelsea now, it will be a different story that we are saying here.
Obviously, when a dog bites a man, it's not the news. But the moment a man bites a dog, that is what that is the news kind of thing that will circulate all over because this is unexpected. Anyways, let's move beyond that. Let's look at the other teams.
Yes,
that got to the final. But quickly, this PSG side. I don't know. Can we say that maybe for now, even going into the next season and even the next two seasons, they are unstoppable and they will be unstoppable. Looking at the way and manner they took 16 times European champions apart.
First of all, this Enrique, would have been blessed that man don't add some kind thing to that team. Basically, now juju they use because that team is so good. I beg. Looking at against Madrid in the semi-final, they just treated Madrid like they are playing Sunderland or something with the kind of quality Madrid have.
I don't know how did Rudiger and Asensio made those schoolboys error in such a big game.
First of all,
is it to the fear? Is it that PSG imposed so much fear in them?
First, I'll give kudos to Enrique because I saw a clip where Enrique was kind of having a one-on-one discussion with Dembele, and he was trying to tell Dembele that, look, my brother, you have to press. You have to press this defender. For you to be a better player, you have to press. Because when you press a defender, you understand, they are prone to mistake. And I think that's what happened to Rudiger. And that's the same thing that happened to the Asensio. Because after the match, Madrid goalkeeper, Courtois, went to meet Dembele and say, they press so much. I think that's what really happened, and that's what caused the mistake of Rudiger and Asensio.
Overall, looking at this PSG setup, whether what might be funny, just like we are saying it, they could throw away the title to Chelsea, but whether win or not the FIFA Club World Cup, do you think they've done enough to be seen as probably the best team now in the world of when it comes to club football?
Looking into the final, Chelsea be underdog already. Because what PSG have done so far this year, fantastic. I can't say on to the next year. You understand? Anything can happen in football. You understand? But this year, they have some fantastic. And also to come to the next season, people will be watching out for them. You understand? So kudos to Enrique, kudos to PSG, but and what they have done so far in that team to be where it is. Now PSG don't play football. Now they know because they're not relying more of like big names in there. You understand?
So those years, even under the likes of Ancelotti, under the likes of Pochettino, they don't play football.
My brother, they don't play. Now
under your former manager too, Tuchel.
My brother,
PSG don't play well.
Bro, they don't play. Now they tell you. Because now you see how the way PSG operates, it's fantastic. Their midfield, you understand? But the way they play, it's superb.
So, you said you can't see into the future, but with what we've seen now, do you think they can follow the way of Real Madrid and defend the European title successfully?
Yeah, definitely they have some kind of few addition because in their midfield, I noticed something. Vitina, Joao Neves and Ruben Neves, they don't have that same quality they they have. So probably if two are injured, there will be a problem. They don't have that kind of quality on the bench, and definitely that might cost them on the long run. So they have to find that quality depth in that team right now.
If you are Ramos Gonzalez, the Portuguese striker in that PSG setup, as a striker, in fact, the only notable point man in that team, but they're always coming from the bench because they've got attackers that can blend in defense area and score goals. What will that be doing to you? Will you be still comfortable still remaining in this team when these attackers are starting ahead of you, the only point man?
Look, it's just so unfortunate for Ramos, you know. I think coming Luis Enrique coming to that team, even though na him sign am, you understand. But because of what Dembele has offered so much in that team, there's no space for him. It's so unfortunate. There's no space for
I
him.
don't think he can still work, he can still convince to go and work his way into that team.
I don't think so.
With what desire Kvaratskhelia and Dembele are offering for now. And even Barcola.
Even sometimes Barcola is playing as a point man ahead of him.
I think the only problem we have with Barcola is his profit gains. He's too wasteful.
He's too wasteful. Exactly. It's too wasteful. So I feel so bad for Ramos because it's the least of the pecking order in the attack of PSG. So it's so bad for him. I think you need to find another team. Probably you might go to Man U because Man U need a striker. Can go to Man U or find any other team. But in that PSG team, will be the least pecking
so
order.
So if you're in Amorim's camp now, you will advise him to go with what they are facing now. You advise him to go for Ramos.
I don't know what Amorim want to. I'm just saying if Man U can
if you put yourself in the position of a Man U fan now, if you hear that Amorim is going for Ramos after what they've gone through with Ojland and even Joshua Zexit to a large extent, if he says he's going for Ramos, that we've not seen any level of consistency from in recent time, we want to go and pick him from the bench of PSG to come and help a dying team. How will you feel?
If that be more, if honestly, I go first talk say they don't cost my coach name because all the years wey Ramos don't play, he don't play well. Wetin dey do my coach? I gats cry out. You understand? But I'm just saying, me as a Chelsea fan, I no want anything good for Man U. As a day like that, they just stay like that.
The force so that you go
exactly now.
Pushing other man bad so that you go
That's rivalry in football, my brother. That's rivalry.
Bad person. Very bad person. Okay. Also join the comment section. Let's discuss what do you see about this PSG team, and if you are in Ramos's camp, what would be your advice? Do you think he still has a fighting chance in that team, or he should just carry his baggage easy, pick the next flight, Alile, to the nearest destination? The comment section is surely there for you. I think before we go on to this episode, let's quickly look at one or two news from the transfer market. And there's no better place to start
from the Gunners
than from that team that keeps appearing funny, comical to some of us. From waiting is Arsenal up to? What is Arteta up to?
First of all, make I help them down because they don't even carry one of my players on my camp, Madueke. First of all, Madueke performance, I no go dey happy with am, normal. And again, it's a bargain for Chelsea because we signed him for like I think 35 or so. The Arsenal, work on that thing and get it for like 50 or 52. First of all, I would say, it is Arteta. I don't know wetin see for Madueke body o. I don't know, but at least it's an addition to the attack.
No, it's not even about what. It's not whether you see at Madueke's quality or not. Is Madueke a striker? Well, or is it that we are people, we on their side, we are not seeing what Arteta is
Arteta
saying.
is saying.
Because everybody is talking about that attacking position, that striking position. But Arteta is looking completely, he's not even bothered about, he's completely unperturbed about the striking position. Is there something, are we the one that is analyzing things wrongly?
First of all, Madueke addition to the Arsenal attack, it will be something good because the quality is a pacey winger.
Madueke.
Yeah, it's a pacey
He's a
winger.
pacey winger. He has quality to Arsenal.
Of course, definitely.
Like he added to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And you guys are still dancing that is going.
Definitely, it will add something to them. It will add something to them.
Holy Ghost, Jesus.
Let me put it that way.
Baba God.
You understand?
But
looking right now, they should focus more on the striker. I don't know what Arteta is doing. I don't know what their body is doing. I don't know what they're doing inside the Arsenal camp right now. But they need a striker. But I think they are currently going on Gogores because Gogores himself will not have a croon. And right now he's not even going to Sporting Lisbon training. So I think they need to just be constant on that deal on Gogores right now because they need a striker. And if unfortunately they don't get a striker, let's just forget about the league. Let's just forget it. Madueke or no Madueke, Eze or no Eze. My brother, if they don't get a striker, they're not getting anywhere to that league. They'll probably end in third or fourth next season. I'm very sure without a striker.
Let's not look at Madueke. Where does Madueke fit into the Arsenal team? Who do you see him breaking into the Arsenal team anytime soon? The coming season.
First of all, he no fit bench Saka except if Saka get injured.
Okay.
Or if Saka sick, or if Saka get COVID-19, or if get Ebola.
Okay.
Except that, he no fit bench Saka.
Okay, that's
so now it's between Trossard, Martinelli in the right wing.
From the left hand side.
Yeah, from the left hand side rather. So it's between Trossard or Martinelli. So
do you see him displacing any of these two?
No.
Or do you think Arteta will find a way of playing? After all, PSG are playing with more of attackers. Look, there's no identified point man. Disadue, Skelly and Dembele are more or less like wingers, people that want so much and wants at the opponent's defense. So do you think Arteta can work something like that out, or is it even that's what he's even having? That's the plan he's having in his mind. That's why he's not even looking at the direction that every other person is looking at.
If he's looking at the direction of PSG, Yama there without the striker in that team. Because if you look at last season, Madueke couldn't get at least 15 Premier League goals. Am I saying 15? 10 Premier League goals he couldn't get for Chelsea. Also to Martinelli, also to Trossard. So without getting the striker in there, so they are not getting anywhere. So they need a striker up front.
That deal is even an ideal one for Madueke himself. Do you think he's for his career now going forward? Do you think he's made the right move?
He's still young.
Did he leave Chelsea for lack of playing time, or what exactly?
Looking at Madueke move, he's still a young lad.
Okay.
So definitely, if he improves very well, he can end up in Real Madrid or Barcelona, or let me say Barcelona or Real Madrid also.
Okay.
So, but in leaving Chelsea, because look at Chelsea's squad depth in the attack. Chelsea have to say at least we have to just let him go, because looking at his save,
but he has been. I think the last previous season, he has been a regular starter. He has been regular. So I don't understand why it's not as if he's being stifled. Let me say they force him out of the team, or it's just all of a sudden it just felt like there will be more of competition in this team and I can't cope.
No, I don't think that's the case. Why Chelsea have to let him go, because a young boy from Brazil, Estavio, is coming to that team. So Chelsea have to say that.
So instead can't agree to go because it's not the fair competition with that.
No, I don't really say
that has not even arrived yet.
No, I don't think it's a fair competition, because I just see that when the deal came for Chelsea, I feel like it's a good deal. And looking at the squad depth you have in the attack and Estavio coming to that team, You understand? It's going to be a selection headache because it'll be like Estavio or Madueke. You understand? But him going to give Chelsea a more time to play Estavio and time for him to improve more because a player like that, without giving him more playing times, is going to dim his talent. So it's better for Madueke to go and let that young lad grow in Chelsea. So I think that will just happen to my own view.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. So, in the whole of this, what do you think one should be advising Arsenal fans now?
Hey, Arsenal, may I don't know if na get Ateta number una but no make una just tell una but say abeg you eba mi wá striker to jìnnà o.
Okay, now that Madueke is into that team now, maybe by the time Gabriel Jesus gets fit, Havertz is back into the team. Maybe yes, a good coach should be able to work something out with that crop of attackers. That's at least anybody can score goal. Whether the goals is not meant for just strikers alone.
My question to Arsenal fans is Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Havertz, Trossard and Madueke, which of them can get them the 20 league goals? That's my question to them, and they should leave it like that. If they feel those attack and get them to where they are, make them talk for comment section.
Go to this comment section. If those attackers, I'm only go to this and map out the strategy. How do you think these guys should be combined? The comment section, Arsenal fans, a bombard there. How do you think Madueke has joined them now? There's Martinelli, Trossard, there's Saka, Havertz and Jesus too will join at a point. How do you think Ateta can combine and get the best out of
those
this attacking setup? The comment section is there for you. This episode will not go too long, and that is where we are going to be dropping the curtain on this very discussion. Maybe by the next episode, by God's grace, we shall be here to talk about who the new world champion of club football is, and probably maybe Arsenal will have shocked us, they will have surprised us, they will have announced a very big, reputable
striker
signing in the striking position. You know that Bucharest is the news always popping up in the news, being linked with Arsenal, and sometimes I'm scared for them because it is when they start linking players to them continuously like that is when they don't end up signing that player.
Make them the link now. Make them the link and now so the link where they link.
Even if they can't get Bucharest, are there still not other options that Arsenal can still go for that become good?
I think with the kind of level where they are and how desperate they should be, Bucharest or Osimhen should be the striker they should go for.
What happens to Isaac?
Isaac. I don't think Man City Newcastle rather want to leave Isaac. Honestly. Except if Arsenal have the funds. Maybe like 150. But I don't think Arsenal want to put that money there.
For Isaac?
Yeah, for Isaac. I don't think so. So Isaac is even out of the option.
What happens to Zesco?
Zesco can get them kind of because Zesco is not proven yet.
Okay.
He's not a proven striker yet. You just know he has the potential. And Arsenal don't need anybody who say, I'm still improving, I'm still adapting. Rara. They need a striker that can get them that goals. Certainly.
Arsenal fans, I think you're not. Because Bucharest is one of the hottest property in Europe now. I'm very sure that even Amorim now, some underground, now player where you don't work with before, you get close relationship. You must have close relationship. You must know how to get him. You need to go like because another thing that is suffering from lack of a point man now is Manchester United. So they too welcome a Bucharest in their team anytime, any day.
I don't think any striker now wants to go to Manchester United
because of lack of European.
Yes, that's
the edge Arsenal has over them in getting.
Yeah, striker. They have nothing to offer Man. I beg you. We will talk about it. Don't be Man type.
Arsenal fans, should it be Bucharest all the way? Is Bucharest or nobody, or you still feel like Isaac, Sesko, Osimhen can still come in, or what other names comes to mind that you think Arsenal can bring in to come and fill that striking position to devastating effect for you? Hit the comment section. Okay, that's how much we are going. That is much what how much we have time to discuss on today's episode of the show. Yeah, we are still so much open to support and sponsorship. If you have one way or the other, you want them to support us any form, just you know how to contact us on any of our social media handles. DK, uh, where should they follow us?
Yeah, this is your boy DK, and please follow us on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook at Football Uncut Podcast.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ dá YouTube ẹ ṣe ẹ subscribe below kẹ́ máa press the bell yẹn, just keep subscribing, keep subscribing. Make una no worry, we still dey come with better big content, better big package for una. In fact, by next season, by God's grace, when the European season begins, una go see better fun on this platform. Fans dey come, people go banter, we go break am down so tey una go enjoy am. Abeg, just keep subscribing. Football Uncut, we have come and we have come to stay by God's grace. Till we meet again on another fresh episode. And my name never change. Nsamo Sport, Mr. Basa ló ń sọ pé make una continue to dey enjoy football as e dey go. DK.
Yeah, this is your boy DK. Please, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube page. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣé.